Curses, we're running out of time. Indeed. We should check in with Mr. Shields. I'd also like to know what the situation is like on their end. But is it the best way out again? You could just give me the new information we discovered. Francisco will take his place. I wonder if that will be enough. It can't be not, since he ran away. There's nothing more we can do. Phone call in the middle of the court. Patricia must have noticed that they're delaying it. I guess I'll just say it again. If there's no murder weapon, you can't prove the defendant is guilty. Just because we don't have the murder weapon doesn't mean the defendant is innocent. It seems you wish to taste the sting of my whip. That's not the right answer. Yeah. Why do you have so much trouble with yells? Mr. Attorney, this trial, how much longer will it take? Exactly, because it feels like it hasn't gone anywhere at all for a good while now. Well, sorry, but the stubborn prosecutor over there just doesn't seem to understand. Until I'm satisfied. This whip will last out as many times as I see fit. By now, he's probably with me at once for every year I've been alive. Why can't I do his voice right now? Mine's, what's taking you so long? Why can't I do his voice? Even though we're just stalling for time, Uncle Wade can't keep this up much longer. Is this the first time we've seen his inner thoughts? Oops, excuse me, phone call. Mind if I take this? I will allow it. Mr. Shields? Oh, Miles, it's you. How's it going over there? We found Sebastian. Oh, and the knife and the chisel? It seems he handed the evidence over to Blaze the Best. It's very likely that Blaze knows the whereabouts of the murder weapon. Examined Best. Back a while. Bye-bye with Blaze. That's not his voice, why can't I? Well, bye-bye with Blaze. That I don't know yet. However, there still may be some hidden connection between Patricia Rowland and Blaze. Gotcha. In that case, I should subpoena for Blaze the Best right away. I'll call him personally. I will continue to search for the missing evidence. And for John as well. Try to hurry up, would you? Where are we ends over here? It feels like a body could be undone at any moment. Understood. How much longer can Judge Courtney's heart hold out? I know she's in a lot of pain. I've got to hurry. There. So, how's the trial going? The place will be taking a stand. I know how things will turn out, so... He'll do anything for hiding evidence of kidnapping. He really is nothing but trouble. I agree. We should probably take another look at the evidence concerning him. Okay, leave it to me. First, here's the latest evidence from Best for the scene. The gloves from earlier. Okay, so he clearly grabbed them somewhere. Although I am certainly curious about them. Anything else? The case plans for the I-7 incident. Was somebody using those? If I recall, Blaze was also involved in this fight. Indeed, he was involved in destroying the evidence. For now, let's keep this on hand. Obviously, that we might be able to find... some of... Never mind. I'm very curious about the detective, Rip Laser. Blaze did say when he met him that when he was younger, he used to butt heads with the detective who then disappeared. Could have been the Rip, could have not been Rip. Rip seemed like he would work with him though. Did we not have any of them here before? I suppose not. No then, is there anything else? Of course! Last but not least, we got this. This is the Colossus badge. Okay. And look about things related to Blaze. Please be serious. But aren't you always going to 1% random evidence too, Mr. Drift? No, that's... Isn't that Sebastian? Ah, what are you doing over here? Where? Ignore us. He came out of the Grand Tower. What was he doing there? What I should have done before starting this episode is eat. Now we'll have to go another hour before leaving. Let's go investigate what Mr. The Best was up to. Yes, let's go. This is called the Grand Turnabout. This is the Grand Tower. The hatch is open. It might be Mr. The Best who opened it. I suppose we need to really like seal that hatch somehow. Look at there's a person coming here. Mr. Edgeworth, over there. Wait the same guy. The safe is open. Where it is? Did he come here to open that? Well, let's examine it thoroughly. On the windows. Does anything say anything different if you look at it now? Hey, guys, it's a monkey head with a top knot. But Kay wasn't here like that last time. This is the mascot of Global Studios. I've come across it before in the past case. I think I've always heard its name before. Monkey something monkey. Mrs. Monkey, I think. I got it, Madame Monkey. Almost, Kay. You were close. Its name is Mrs. Monkey. What was that really what it was called? I think Madame Monkey sounds quite better though. Madame Monkey. Use better. 1, 10, 100. What are you counting? The numbers on the side from the statue. 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. The 2.4 million? 2.4 ounces. Just how many pounds is that, Mr. Edgeworth? But anyway, the floor doesn't look like it's under a lot of weight. Oh, there's this one, of course. It's just the transceiver that Killer used to contact us. This is contained at the castle. Mr. Edgeworth, please respond. Over. What is it? I've successfully infiltrated the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. Report your current position. I am also on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. I'm standing right next to you. It's like almost bothering to play along, but not also not. What? You're here too? Hi, but when did you get here? I have no idea what you're doing, but could we hurry up and resume the investigation? They're probably trying to process, eh? That doesn't sound half bad. Well then, follow me. What's your Mr. Edgeworth? Oh boy. Can I please chessboard? Is that a ring? I was trying to point on it Nightly constantly. Nightly was wearing a ring and I kept trying to point to it and it never worked. There's an envelope. It looks like some little case that the catch file. There's something inside the safe. Let's go ahead and have a look. There's some documents in here. It's just a bunch of papers and... there's a photo here too. There's a picture of Knightley. That's Mr. Knightley. It's Knightley, the president's bodyguard. Why is his picture here? And what are all these papers for? I don't know. We will have to read the documents to find out. The pronunciation of the case is getting worse and worse. I am almost certain there's a connection between Knightley and Dogan. But we never fully cleared that up, huh? Dogan's chess partner, whose identity remained unknown until now. I completely forgot that we had that connection uncovered. It was actually Knightley all along. But that is proof enough. Tomorrow I shall integrate him without the importance of this. Tomorrow? Aren't we in a hurry right now? From my info, I've get him to confess that he's one of Dogan's henchmen. Another thing here, right? To the rest near the flower bed trolley school. Pardon me? Pardon me? So why this all in green? Can they do rest near the flower bed? Or are we reading some notes from Patricia? Maybe in this case Patricia would have noticed that they're suggesting, but no, I think it's Edgeworth. I'm confused. Flower bed 12 years ago. You simply must retrieve it. And this seems to be a report about Knightley. Okay, so Patricia did notice then the chess game. Not to mention, it was apparently beaten before Knightley was killed. Of course, Knightley was murdered, what was being interrogated in the warden's office. Why did I forget that Knightley was dead? Of course he can be for saying that. Knightley was dead, it's been a couple of months. I think I forgot that entire thing. Even though I just remembered that he had a ring, his corpse had a ring on it. Is the ring present here? I don't see the ring here, although this is not a canonical picture. Judging from the contents, this document was probably written by Patricia Rowland. I know it! The question, however, is who this report was addressed to. Ah! The owner of the safe is... Other conductor, laced vest. So, he supposed that Mr. Rowland and Mr. Patricia are connected. Indeed. However, it's not just the two of them. Ah? Elizabeth and Patricia Rowland were searching for Doran's henchmen. Both of them were searching for Doran's henchmen. So, Blaze was helping. Blaze was indeed helping her on that. It's a hand to hand, but look like an assassin. This means that there is a hidden connection between the three of them. I wonder what it could be. I don't know, but it must be related to this case. It must, why? Why? Interesting, very interesting. This is the ring, can we look at the ring? Ah, there's some other stuff in here that I remember seeing. There's something on his finger. What did they even mention it? Because I do remember trying to look at the ring. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, I do remember them mentioning that. And I remember thinking that it doesn't look like the ring is on his finger, but like on top of his hand. It looks like he's just holding a bolt in his hand. Oh, it looks like an expensive ring. Don't steal it. Ah, I didn't do anything yet. So what's Knightley's? The chessboard and the ring. All these possessions are inside this safe. So basically, all of this stuff is evidence for the prison case? But not the knife, and the knife is in the chessboard. Correct. Seems that somebody buried something with those dirty gloves. Possibly Blaze. And the knife and the tissue that vanished might be in here too. Reggie, Mr. Knife, Mr. Tissue. There's nothing there. I guess this is all just Mr. Knightley stuff. I see. That's too bad. Oh, it's Knightley. He's dead. Highly so. Edgeworth! This game isn't over yet, you hear me? I remember you saying that. Aye. However, the game is not over yet. Unless I can see it through to its end. Knightley's mementos, a ring and a chessboard, one in the same for the 51st floor room. Can we have a closer look of those? Nope. I like how we have a ladder here telling us, time to leave! Not so subtly. Oh boy, I can guess who this is. Young lady, good sir, might I interest you in some cotton candy? Correct, call it. There is also ice cream, if that is what you'd prefer. You, Sally the killer. It's good to see you are well, Mr. Edgeworth. It's good to see you are well, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you doing in a place like this? As you can see, I am selling cotton candy. Would you care for some heavenly cotton candy? Even sweeter than death. One bite will send you straight to heaven. Oh, that's definitely not something I don't buy from the killer. Okay, come on now, don't. For the meaning of my message, have you understood it? What was his message? I congratulate you on solving the case. However, can you truly say in good conscience that it has been solved? Have you been spying on us the whole time? Spying? Heaven? I need to play voice me. Heavens, no. What was... doesn't matter Patricia right now. Spying? Heavens, no. I was simply watching over you. I think that worked. While this comes as a cotton candy salesman. Is it the exact same thing? What is this man's objective? Were you the one who murdered the president? No. The contract with my client has already expired. Really? Because I thought that the murder for this case was the most obvious thing, but no. I'm saying that Shelley's gonna kill absolutely no one in this game. President Huang is a bit of a celebrity in the world of assassins, you see. Over the years, many attempts on his life were made, and yet he stubbornly lives on. You say that as if he's still alive. He's a robust man, surrounded by flawless security. He even employs body doubles. Robust, that present. You're saying that he's still alive, and that's a body double. You're saying that the president didn't actually die. No. Robust, that president. Rotund seems more apt. I don't know what rotund means, but I think that's a good insult. I'm gonna try to look it up later if I remember. However, it seems that this time the president's security wasn't exactly flawless. Mr. Rock had only just prevented your previous assassination, but this time... I did not kill him. It is not my principle to kill needlessly. I am also grateful to Rook, a worthy adversary who was connected to me by fate. Thanks to that man, I did not kill a target who had no value to be killed. Thanks to Rook preventing the assassination. What does that mean? My client deliberately gave me a false target. I'm saying that the president we saw was a body double. Surely not. That's been impressive acting. If they kept the act even at that point. It was a betrayal, most foul. Oh, somebody's steaming mad. I am now searching for my client. In all likelihood, it is the same person you are looking for. Is he saying that his client murdered the president? Just who is this person you are referring to? I myself am not allowed to say. It would be a violation of the rules. I cannot disclose the identity of my clients. But he never did disclose the identity of Matt. Even at the end. For the do so would create a problem of trust with my other clients. This is precisely why I am personally searching for them myself. What are you going to do when you find your client? Of course, they shall be rewarded with a punishment most befitting a traitor. What? That person? What happened to them? I believe that not your imagination. It surely won't be anything pleasant. Oh yes, I will tell you just one more thing. 3 days ago, Sir Dohan escaped from prison. Ooh, it's unfortunate. Never mind. What? You know about that other channel? Really? 3 nights passed, Dohan's solitary cell was found vacant. It was almost as if he knew I would come pay him a visit. He visited Dohan's cell. Could it be that the person the killer is searching for is... You know, I remember saying that I was correct about the killer being the one he was playing chess with, although it didn't turn a bit to be true. But there was a connection of some sort. Well then, if you'll excuse me, I must get going. Let us both do our best in tracking down that person. So, the killer and Dohan, these two assassins. This song is... Remember? I know. It's the song from the start cutscene for Case 5. So it's killing the Mozilla theme or something. That's funny. Mr. Edgeworth, that's called the cell phone is ringing. It's really fun to see swinging the Mozilla theme. I'm curious as to how long this will go for before it loops or ends. But this is a different version of it than the one that plays in the start, right? This is more... chiptune, is that the word? Yes. Wait a minute. Could it be John? Mr. Edward, how are you doing? It sounds like they're using a voice changer, figured. Who is this? Someone you've been searching for, the one in the red hood. The red hood? Are you the person who ambushed Kane? Brilliant deduction. I'd expect no less from a prodigy prosecutor such as yourself. Mr. Edgeworth, I will send you like this too. Well, I'll put it on speaker. Well, I must say that I didn't expect the hero to hit on me, so... Hey, what's that supposed to mean? But that's not all, you see. You see? Okay, come on now. It's clearly plays now. Come on now. But that's not all you see. But that's not all you see. Oh, perhaps I should let you all know this, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, I was the one who ordered Bristol West to kill Jill Crane. Okay, this is clearly Blaze, but he's pretending not to be Blaze. But he's also admitting that Blaze killed somebody, so... What? It's something who said you see, so immediately it sounds like Blaze. I've said that I extremely certain that Blaze is like Alva's brother or something, not that I remember how old Alva was. They have way too many similarities, not be related. But I don't think Alva was said you see or anything like that. What? This must be the person the killer spoke of. I'll do this up, Mr. I'll do this up, Mr. Edgeworth. You have no reason to thank me. Oh, you haven't noticed. Oh, that's just me now. I wanted you to catch Blaze from me. So I took the little cow. What? They're talking like Blaze, so this is not making any sense right now. Blaze is pretending to be somebody who's not Blaze, but the game is making it super clear that it's Blaze, but there's speed pattern, so... What? I can't tell what level of... What type of reverse psychology is Like a lot of psychology is happening right now. Are they trying to trick me to think that this is not place or place? Because it's going both ways. I'm getting signals that it's place on the speech patterns, but it's talking like they're not place. What's the game trying to trick me into?
The suspect was Scanless suspected and moved to investigate the case. And I saw that the great man set would be able to cut place. It was all according to my plan. And you know, I get the feeling that you have the wrong idea, so I might clear something up. The rest of us wasn't the one who kidnapped this girl, my son.
You? What do you know about the kidnapping?
The Miss Carter really committed like, you know, seeing a characteristic in the detention center. I could all find with you.
Like I said, they even a lot in the ring. How could this person know something like that? Just Courtney was supposed to have visited me using the detective's name.
I bet you're wondering how I did with the kidnapping, right? It's quite simple, really. It's because darling, they would so nice in my car right now.
What? Huh?
You seem surprised. If only you could see the look on your faces. Quick, little car. You have to hurry and stand him back. You didn't want to try to see the other Colossal's name on your first jump each help with you.
Do they have a wiretap on the fucking badge? They might have a wiretap on case badge. You even know it's my first job? How does the person know everything in so much detail?
Well, I suppose that can't blame you for your mistake. It seems Blaze was arrested John as well, you assume.
So there were two kidnappings.
He's a fool, you know. The kidnapping is on son instead.
It could be somebody who was imitating places. Speech patterns to become confusing, but goodness sake. Is John there with you? If he is, then I would like to hear his voice.
He's here, but I'm afraid I can't do that. You see, he's asleep right now.
In that case, there's no way for us to know if you are really kidnapped John or not.
I suppose you don't have to believe me if you don't want to.
Why are they giving us this call anyways? What is your objective? Is to get Patricia Rowland declared not guilty?
I'm not guilty verdict, though. I couldn't care less about that.
So his objective is different from Blaze's?
I think I'll keep my objective a secret for now. Well then, I must be going. You enjoyed yourself, Mr. Redford.
Don't think we can get away with this.
Then come and get me. I'll be looking forward to it. Though this, if you can bring me to justice. But I highly doubt that.
Who?
Boom! No.
There's an explosion somewhere, huh? It was not a pre-recorded conversation, obviously, so look up where there were ask the police to tell you exactly where there were explosions in the nearest few cities in the last couple of days. Did I bring a report or sightings of that? When the world was that? I don't know. We don't have enough information. Darn it, we're totally clueless. We know all this is know everything about us. Know everything about us? Okay, you're right. Thinking about it, it is strange. I'm guessing that since they gave us unconscious, they could have modified her badge, so, and we do have it in our evidence, so I'm guessing that it's been wiretapped. It is strange. How does the culprit know so much about us? It's so weird. I mean, they even know about the kidnapping. They said the word kidnapper. I'm guessing this is talking about Sebastian's. We must figure out how the culprit was able to obtain that information. We must recall. What exactly did that person know?
The Miss Carter absolutely quite a lot now. You know, Tydligen glömt visitaret eller detention center. I'm not front of it all. No, but the other car, we didn't have the other car. Did we have the other cars? Yep, we did have the other cars pass, but back then. Why would they have that? Took us into the prison with that evidence. Even if I wanted to understand the his name on the first job with you.
You even know it's my first job?
You seem surprised. Lace did have the habit of getting too cocky and talking too much. I thought next it look on your faces.
Well, that's it. By analyzing our conversation with the culprit, I figured it out, okay? I know the source of this person's information. What? Really? In all likelihood, this person will probably has played the bar on the case. What is it called? Badge, surely. Sure. I believe it's highlighted that we've been bugged. Bugged? If you recall what that person said.
You seem surprised.
Even if you don't know what is on, the easiest solution is to get in is just to buy some new clothes and change out of these ones and leave them in the bag somewhere. If they couldn't see our faces, that means they weren't taking pictures of or following us. But then they must have found your bag somewhere. Could it be my stuff? Was there anything they could have had a chance to plug? There must be a hint somewhere in our conversation just now. That's right. That person knew something they shouldn't have. The conversation between Judge Courtney and myself in the visitor's room. Or your badge, I suppose. Oh, but you don't have your badge if you do. Judge Courtney. Hush. Please have a seat. The only evidence I had with me at the time was case badge. I don't remember if you only had case badge, but sure. Where was the buck planted?
Take that!
Okay, may I see your badge? Yeah, my other garage's badge? No way! Why not? Mr. Edward, just because you became a great Dave's assistant doesn't mean you're ready to wear this badge yet. That's not it. It's very like the buck badge is on it. What? In my badge? Let's take a closer look. Before that, can I... Hi. Well, there's certainly not much of a sign of such a thing. It looks like it could be a fake back cover. Yeah, that looks detachable. Alrighty. Let's take a closer look. We'll better zoom in anyways. I've been wondering about this some time now. Did you inherit that badge from your predecessor too? No, there wasn't one I made my own. I thought so. It is rather conspicuous. I think you're just about the only thief would ever want to wear something like that. Hey, stop making fun of me! Ah, this is... It seems I was right. Now we could possibly figure out... No, but... It just... It doesn't... That doesn't tell us where the transceiver is, necessarily. It's not two-way connection. How did you know? The person had been in contact with you. You mean when I was not unconscious? Yes, that's why I thought one of your possessions might have been bugged. However, the person also overheard my conversation with Judge Courtney. Even though that conversation took place in the visitor's room with just the two of us. Ah, so you were holding on to it at that time. Exactly. All the other evidence had been taken away from me. Only the other casual's badge remained with me. You could have just said that it was in your clothing. That's not unreasonable. So this graceful been sitting into us the whole time. Indeed, that's but we already knew about all the information we collected. Does that mean they're also listening in on this conversation? Most likely. Hey, Buster! Okay. These stubbornness for cowards! Why don't you come out on here and fight us fairs? Go there! What was that sound just now? Indeed. What the fuck did you fall from? Ow! Oh, that's Nicole. And she all scared me to be scared to teased on me. Oh. You find the soul out there, little missy? I'm surprised I don't feel so surprised I don't feel flat on my behind. I'm sorry. What are you getting so riled up for? You cannot hear this. It really cuts my gears. Yes. Okay, please just leave it at that. Unless you want to make tomorrow morning's headlines. Ah, that's close. Ah, sucks. Don't be such a stick in the mud. What's wrong with letting it go open your heart and spin beans? For now, I'll turn the bug off. So, did you find the kidnappers? Miss Swift was the boy you saw being kidnapped. This boy in the photo? I thought we already established that. No, Barry, none like. He had more disturbing looking face and was wearing a colored school uniform. I thought so, right. You're the gun, we will let us straight for this woman's testimony. We'll have to conduct our investigation all over again. There's a very low chance of this, but I do wonder if that's going to be... If Nicole got beat it. The actual final win, I doubt it. But at this point, if it's not placed, I do want... even if it is. Would it be placed that first in a row? The speech potential seems to indicate that, but who knows? Don't be Alabak yet. It being the president could be really interesting if the president wasn't actually dead or something. The killer said he uses body doubles or something. We have the whole thing with the wolf boy still. To establish could be him, or I doubt it. There's gonna be. I'm still suspicious of Ray, to be honest. Have been the whole game. Just because of how strange his position in the story has been. So, we're back to where we started. Are there any new leads? There's only 20 minutes left until 2 o'clock. Should we be able to make it in time? Did we say that we have it until 2 o'clock? Mr. Edgeworth, about that phone call just now. Wasn't there a strange sound? Was there a strange sound at the end? With an explosion. A strange sound. I don't think you can get away with this.
The gentleman get me. I'll be looking forward to it. That is, if you can bring me to justice. I'll never thought that. Fuck. Boom.
Now that you mention it, it sounds like an explosion. Somewhat slow in the uptake. I like the cartoony explosion. It might be a hint to establish the culprit's whereabouts. I see. A sound for an explosion, eh? I would appreciate it if you stop eavesdropping on us. He's the prosecutor. Holy hell, her eyes right now. Those tiny eyes. You're as dangerous as ever. Folks, let's see what she has to say. Oh no. So can we look at the map as well again? Where's this go? Can examine it. I don't know how it works, how to move the case forward. I'm controlling today's work. I'm not sure about that. You've been chasing us an entirely different person. Indeed, it seems that it's not probably examined the photo earlier. Well, that was my familiar all that bad. No, some of the blame also falls on us for relying on dubious information source. It's time for us to recoup and start over. Got you all on the sack. If you think I'm staying quiet after being pulled, Scott is dubious sauce, you got another thing coming. Well then, guess I'll just have to tell you about the scoop I've been saving. You've been saving a scoop? Although I'm not expecting much, let's hear it. What is this scoop of yours? It's mostly like I have decisive evidence that the mighty Mozilla exists. Okay, let's go, okay. Oh no, I'm being serious. You might not believe it, but it's true. I don't have much time, but I guess there's no other way. What is this decisive evidence that you up is something you recorded on that tape recorder? That mysterious one for you? You're good at figuring things out, aren't you? It's the sound of the Mozilla spewing out fire. This is the boom. The shock. Boom. This place near this became a sea of flames. If you say so. But don't make that face if you think I'm lying down how listen for yourselves. Ready? Here comes the flame. I don't even wait to them. We're supposed to Nicole saying that. What's that? It's very hard to tell where you're standing, but if you say so, I guess they could be flames. Miss Swift, did you truly witness these so-called flames? Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't really see it with my own 2 eyes. On account of, I wasn't actually there at the time. If Mozilla had appeared, wouldn't you have noticed no matter where you were? Well, I was away off and I was doing just like the end-user recording method, so... could you explain to me this recording method in more detail? I guess I just took my own grave. So you backed the set. So these I was aiming for school. So did they some wireless wiretapping? Wireless wiretapping. Wait a minute, wireless wiretapping? There's no wires, how do you tap them? Okay, please don't concern yourself with the semantics. You're simply intercepting wireless communications and listening without permission. I've been spending the last few days scoping out Grand Tower with my mentor. So you were investigating the like market auction? In that case, you naturally would have tapped the immediate area surrounding the Grand Tower. You betcha. Right there, I had an ear-shattering roar. Finally Mozilla appears. My heart's pounding. I feel him draw near. So, everything except the softness has their own personal impressions, right? In the end, it seems that you didn't actually see anything. Well, I reckon writing's more my thing, and as I continue zooming into the situation, they'll miss carefully almost satisfy eardrums. Oh, she was wiretapping into this conversation, I see. Eavesdropping's for cowards! Why don't you come out here and find us all fair and square? She was wiretapping onto that. I see. She wasn't bugging us. Not that I only thought that for like a brief moment. Then I thought that she just got scared by Kay yelling that thing. I thought that Kay was yelling at her. What was the sound just now? I see, Miss Swift. While you were eavesdropping, you were surprised by Kay's voice and fell over. In other words, you did not hear her voice directly. You heard it through the radio transmitted by the box, did you not? So what? She lost the frequency. What? Then does that mean the one who planted the bomb on me was? I was just eavesdropping. I never stopped the bargain, nobody. Miss Swift, do you mind if you do upload the tape for a while? Just do what you please already. Ooh. Oh god, forgot about this too. Which one? Is the gumshoe down there? Mr. Keys, Miss Perry, there's definitely gumshoe down there. on all fours, ducking down, trying to not be spotted. Did you find him? Not yet. Just make a jumpy. Done? No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. They don't know anything about the kidnapping. Regarding Sebastian, we found him not too long ago. Really? That's great! Thank you so much. Now I won't be arrested again. Where's the big commissioner down there? Hi. Kami, why are you running away? Detective Commissioner. The mistake was gave up his prosecutor's badge. I just didn't know what to do. It's far too codependent. Detective Commissioner, don't follow me. Then I began to think. If Mr. Edgeworth isn't the prosecutor anymore, does that mean I'm no longer? Does that mean I'm no longer a detective? But that's not true. Even without Mr. Edgeworth, I'm still a detective. An investigation is my job. Detectives don't investigate just for the sake of prosecutors, pal. That's why, even if I'm alone, I would stop investigating. So you've been investigating by yourself? Then perhaps investigating what? He's been kneeling near us there. Then perhaps at that time. Yes, thank you very much about it. You gave me some valuable information. This may save Faraday. Detective Commissioner. I can't remember it. So, Joe Coyne's autopsy report. I went to the detention center to see how Cave was doing. That's when I heard.
And to get to my room, it was just great untruth, and Samuel want. They found out the culprit. That was the proof that I simply manufactured out of thin air. It's very good. That face, that expression.
You heard that conversation? That's right, and that's why I looked at the evidence again myself, sir. Kami, that's amazing! So it was you who saved me. Okay, I'm really glad to get your memories back. Thank you. You get it now, I can investigate on my own. Kami, don't run away. I've always proved that you can investigate on your own. After all, you saved me. Detective, I need your help. Currently, I'm not a prosecutor, nor am I much of anything else. Even so, I will pursue this case. I see you not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Commissioner, will you help us? He's gonna get a bit more than that. Oh, please cut it off, sir. Kami! Okay, I get it, pal. I could better see Mr. Edgeworth by his head to me like this. Kami! Thank you, Detective. What do you want me to do, sir? I should present the case back to him. Detective Commissioner, please tell me what you found in your investigation so far. Well, sir, with me, sir, I have 3 things to report. First off, it's about case closed that were sent to the crime lab. Traces of an extremely powerful sleeping drug called sleeping disease were found in them. And so the idea of something called ZCZ with pills recapitalized. Sleep is easy. So that means that the cave was the one that Golden Lake. He was brought to the roof of the Grand Tower. That's right, sir. After item number 2. The footage from the security cameras at the Grand Towers, elevator. The footage that captured the prisoners, walking on the Judge Courtney going up to the roof. The elevator is generally on the way up. It's generally the only way to get to the rooftop. And if the elevator was used, the person who used it would be caught on camera. Exactly. In other words, If you look over the footage from a couple of days ago, you should be able to see an anaconda escaping, coming up to the roof. Then Kami, that's the meaning I checked out all the footage for the internet 2 days ago and fast forward, nothing like that, isn't it? I see, and the results? Well, actually, nothing came up, sir. Kay never showed up on the tape at all. So I did the tape was edited, or there's another way. So I went up through the 51st floor, or like a helicopter, or I mentioned the idea for like those lifts that I used for washing windows and tall buildings. But that was unexpected. I guess it won't be so easy. That was a great point that came forward after the roof of the tower. Logic time. Let's take a moment to have to consider the possibilities. Well then, let's hear your third and final report. Yes sir, last but not least, the most important thing. The report? I'm so happy to be able to investigate with you, Ken. Mr. Edgeworth. I'm gonna give out as the culprit. The result, sir. I apologize for putting you through so much, Detective. Come soon. However, let's say that out loud. That was your most important report. It had nothing to do with the case at all. I would have preferred something that's actually useful. Oh. That merciless attitude. That's Mr. Edgeworth, I know, sir. That's the Mr. Edgeworth, I know, sir. Let's see the nice things out loud, come on now. My young boy has been kidnapped. I want you to have a search for him. A kidnapper, sir? The victim is a boy by the name of John Marsh. Oh, the kid with the horns. Yes, do you know about him? I saw the boy myself, sir. Was that this morning? That's right. He came at the trade over there, and then he walked towards the garbage pickup area. The garbage pickup area? The garbage pickup area? It's right over there, pal. That's where all the trash from the Grand Tower's office is collected. Interesting. I know what happened after that. Just left the place I found then. It seems we must investigate the garbage pickup area. That's case bad, right? It's just as cool as the prosecutor's badge, isn't it, sir? But Mr. Edgeworth's badge was... oh... It's fine, Kami. Even if Mr. Edgeworth could be the prosecutor. I'm sure someone else will lower your salary, but... so are you doing your salary assessments? Someone else? Lower my... oh... You see, crime after his bread being cut, whether it will be someone else cutting it. This is a little weird considering that he's worked under Francisco and Gado. I didn't see the money too much. Well, the money is Francisco's only way, but in a different way. But think what's assassination? I think so I've taken the turn for the worse, sir. And I started to investigate the case on my own. I tried to remember all the techniques I've used. Mr. Edgeworth. But most important is, even if something seems impossible at first glance, we must still suspect it. Certainly, you are correct. So far, at least. Someone deserves a shadowing. Please goodness. Once it actually exists in this world. But is that what it seems at first glance? Perhaps we should suspect the President Wang. President Wang really was trampled by a monster. God damn it. Never mind. Thinking that democracy like this is really important, isn't it, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, Detective Gumshoe is so close and it's so painfully far. Over here is temporary filming, what? That's right. Look at the map on the bottom right. Bottom right? I mean, it's going to be in the bottom right of the recording, but it's just in the bottom of my screen. Hey, come here, said the John. Towards the garbage pickup area. Indeed, there must still be some traces of him left behind. Traces of him. Reminds me of the best yet. We found some traces of that guy over there. And it's what's good to us is being so specific. garbage pickup at 11 o'clock. Why is that symbol behind, the image behind it? Is that a blue barrel? I wonder if somebody will have inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. But there's some half drink milk, so it's probably from him. I'm sorry I said half drink. This milk carton is... It's the one John was thinking out of. There's no mistake, something must have happened to John here. The garbage pickup time is at 11 AM. Yeah, that's why there's no trash. Well, the place was overflowing with garbage, sir. Also here's in the box. That imitation canonical though. Looks like tonight's the day in Bob Place is collecting the garbage pickup. They're really well a lot of bulk items placed here, pal. The garbage trucks come back there and crush any kind of garbage to dust. No, it seems that in the case of bulk waste, it is transported as this without being crushed. Oh, what do you know about how bulk waste is disposed of, Mr. Ashworth? Ah, hey, Mr. Seals, you know the accomplice is Mr. Ashworth's acquisition plan. So I think something like a removing process in structural works. What the fuck is that? Workshore? What is happening in this sentence? Moving process in structural procure. I have no idea what that means. There are times when you're so shocked, it's scary. Although there are few and far between. Come by the detective Comsto's testimony. The chances are high that John was attacked at the garbage pickup area. If it was here, there would be many witnesses. But there are two garbage disposal places and the garbage pickup could have been intercepted with rain. But why would John have caught up like this? It would be natural to think that he came here to throw something away. We have no way of knowing since the garbage truck has already collected everything. You look at the locked gate. Looks like the garbage pickup area is locked. This follows to prevent people outside the current tower from disposing of their trash here. You have a logic with something here, huh? Logic. No, logic isn't the... God damn it, I made the same mistake with the map. Logic isn't the same thing as putting a fault in place. Oh wait, I took out this green arrows being a thing for... Well, they checked this area earlier. Maybe they have to take another look. I thought that meant that... The arrow meant that you've cleared everything there. Only attacks in the blue truck came to the plaza this morning, so that has to be garbage pickup. That has to be what picked up the garbage. The only vehicles that came through this place this morning were the taxi and the blue truck. And Mr. the Best was kidnapped. And Mr. the Best was kidnapped in that taxi. Yes, meanwhile John was attacking the garbage pickup area. And the car it was collected from there at 11 AM. Oh, I've got it, sir. The blue truck was actually... That's right, the blue truck that came through the plaza was a garbage truck. However, be that as it may, the owner who gave us this information made no mention that the blue truck was a garbage truck. That's not careless. How could somebody mistake a garbage truck for a normal truck? And that's not it, Kane. Today was the day for the collection of bulk waste. I suspected there was a standard truck without a trash compactor that came by to collect the trash. John was taken away by this garbage truck. And where do garbage trucks go? To the dump, of course. Oh, hold up. The culprit was disguised as a garbage collector, right? Then the truck was probably a fake too. I don't know that you went to the dump, thank you. No, the garbage truck should have been real. Right. Oh, because the garbage truck does over here at 11, regardless. Eh? Why's that? Let it be made clear if you simply take a look at the garbage pickup area. This shows us the garbage truck John's kidnapped in was real. Is something important there? This spot alone is evidence enough that the garbage truck was a real one. Don't you agree? The lock, I suppose. I was thinking that because only one other car than the taxi arrived here, and the garbage truck would have to have arrived here regardless. Yes. So that's the lack of garbage as well. The lock, the fact that they will open the lock. The garbage area pickup here is locked. I feel like my logic goes over. Point of view garbage collected for unlocked it to collect the trash. Precisely, we should assume that a genuine garbage truck was used. Is that a fucking door? For example, the kidnapper could have put John into a large cardboard box. If the box was mixed in with the rest of the bulk waste, the garbage collector would have carried John away without even knowing it. Exactly. Probably could put their line away at the garbage dump. And if they said, I threw it away by mistake, the box would be returned to them. Any garbage dumps nearby? Let's see. They stored them. So much garbage dump was it taken to? Dawn and dust. There was an explosion, but that wasn't necessarily near the waste center. There's no guarantee that John is near the waste center any longer. Could that be a hint of the information I hold? If they spent the logic, then that would be logic. This could be it. No, I was thinking that we look up if there was been explosions in that recently in the what either of those. Ask the police for any reports on those. Yeah, there's nothing else at the moment that I can see. Oh, the error isn't telling me that to go there, it's just saying that I can get it. So I talked to you a lot yet. Actually, let's wait for next time.